Good morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, we've got markets a little bit higher overnight with corn and beans up 9 cents, wheat up about a penny. Wheat's been fluctuating in a wide range, starting out much lower after yesterday's limit down and then trying to rally back. I think, first of all, we continue to try to figure out what the war in Ukraine means to agriculture. I think that some people feel that the war continues despite rumors of a ceasefire, and that as much as 15 million tons of wheat will not get shipped from the Black Sea, and the same amount of corn may also not get shipped from the Black Sea. If you plug in the fact that South American crops are lower, and that we're seeing corn in Argentina moving to Brazil during the middle of their harvest, and that Brazil soybean premiums are 125 over and a premium to the U.S., and talk that they could not have exports after September, raises the question of, is the USDA too low in their estimates of U.S. Corn and soybean exports? And what does that do to prices? Does it finally break beans out of the $16, $17 trading range? Does it move nearby corn closer to $8, with corn already in big inverses, May versus July and July versus December? And then what does it do to the world wheat trade metrics, with many of the North African and Middle East countries short wheat and needing to buy wheat for their consumers? In Russia, the flour price domestically is record high. And so in a normal situation, they wouldn't be exporting wheat. They'd be using for domestic to fight food inflation. Yesterday, the Fed did raise rates 0.25%. Some people think that there might be 7 more increases, but it takes 2.5% by many economists' views to stop this inflation, and the highest inflation since we've seen in 40 years. Crude oil is trying to scratch back from its lows and the steep sell-off that it had, which is offering some support to commodities, and the Chinese announcing that they will support their economy maybe is helping commodities kind of come back from the lows, concerned about China's imports. COVID seems to be spreading, continue to spread in China. Some of the new cases, especially in Hong Kong, are beginning to drop, though, which is maybe a good sign for them. So I think we need to put a little bit more war premium back on corn and wheat. I think that we also need to put a little global supply shock premium in the marketplaces, but it is going to remain volatile with low volume trades opening up for big vacuum in the marketplace. Sunday through, let's say Tuesday, Southern Plains is going to get a rain. It'll probably favor the south and maybe the eastern sections, but 40% of that area is going to get an inch of rain. I don't know if that's enough, but it's certainly going to help. But after that, it turns warm and dry again. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. Remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.